Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Lucid. We're hopping back into our game Disciples of YouTube, where I'm playing the nation Bandar log. And the last episode, you saw our wretched expansion come to an end, as we have finally been enclosed by our allies/enemies. And yeah, let's hop in. It's turn, I think, what, 13? And Marion is continuing to expand, propping our team up, while I am not. Tanglevines actually, which is what this guy, or yeah, Tanglevines and Vine Arrow is what that guy's casting. It's actually pretty good against cavalry, but anyway, he took that with no losses. He's attacking here. The big old squad versus some heavy cav. This is kind of overkill, but anyway. Better to be a little safe. In case you bump especially. And then here he's attacking again, and this should be pretty straightforward. Very few losses. I don't think he took... Oh, he took one loss this whole thing? This was versus heavy cav, he took one? Okay. So if we look at it, you know, we were worried about Nazca attacking him too. That didn't happen, so that's good. Though it does look like Nazca has attacked Pangaea. This was Pangaea's land before, so he's jumped his troops over here. Yeah, not looking good for Pangaea. Nobody really wants to fight 50 flying sacred murder machines this early in the game. So anyway, yeah. I don't really know how it's going. I don't really have a lot of scouts over here. I probably should be making more scouts. Yeah, I should be recruiting these, but I'm not. He's got a bunch of dudes right here. I don't know if he was thinking I would attack him, but anyway, these are kind of scary. I'm worried he's going to attack me, so I'm just going to sit here and patrol. Though I want to take this. I'm also worried he may attack this. If he attacks this and I bump into him, I don't want that to happen either. So either he attacks me and I defend this with a fair amount of PD that I've put in, or we don't bump. Like I don't want to. I want nothing to do with this army. So yeah. Meanwhile, we are going to be coming and taking this. I've talked with Satis, and basically the agreement we've come to is I'm going to take this from him, which he said he can't really defend. But in exchange, we'll become allies in this war against flying cancer. And for him, it's a pretty no-duh kind of deal, because if we attacked him and the cancer flyers attacked him, it would basically be the end of it. For me, I really need this. I need to be a little bigger. He probably took this knowing he couldn't defend it. I want this too, but I think that would be asking too much, and I don't think it would give it to me. So we're going to take this, and then we'll prepare to fight these guys. Right now, we need to wait. We're not going to fight Flying Cancer Bless until we get our infrastructure up some. So this is up. We're recruiting our Crystal Priestesses, and this one's almost up 2 months left. This one we're turning into a fort. We're also switching out of tiger production and going to the cheaper white ones. We're getting some of these guys. They do a fair amount of damage. They'll one-hit kill basically anything they hit. Though these guys are nice too. They'll be pretty good against the birds, which don't have much armor. Probably should be getting those. I don't know. I think the condors have a fair amount of HP. So these guys will one-hit kill condors, but these guys may not. They probably will. They might not. I don't know. So we're going to hang tight here. I'd like to take this, but I want to see this army kind of disappear. And then, yeah, basically we're going to wait. We're going to wait a few turns for our infrastructure to get up. I don't know if you've noticed, we haven't been site searching at all. Notice. We're going to, next turn, I think, start getting Rishis. I'm getting one of these guys. They take 2 recruitment points. But they have 120 leadership, so they're going to give you +1 morale. And I'm going to need one of them to be my main leader for like my Doom stack that I'm going to roll up into Nazca most likely, or Micklin, whichever way I decide to go. Kind of want that. So yeah, I think that's about it. Okay, so I think that's about the end of this turn. Let's go ahead, what is it, turn 13? We're going to go ahead and hop into turn 14. Turn 14, here we go. Bandar log is, not Bandar log, Marion's expanding underwater, which he barely successfully took. He then attacks here. Should take, well, I think he bumped with Iru. Yeah, and we can see their bless is not really paying off. Not paying off at all. And we take this one province from Satis with just whatever shit I could pull out of my capital in one turn. We can see Nazca took this. So because he took that, he's probably not going to attack this, so I'm going to go ahead and make the move. Try to take this now. Blessing inside of here. There's not... Oh, there are some archers, so probably not great positioning of my preachers. Probably should put them back here. And I haven't really adjusted my script because I'm quite a bit ahead in the game. But if you're doing this, put them back, and then... it's probably better just, like I was talking about, go ahead and give them one of these, and then put these guys at the back. Hopefully they don't run in front of the little archers. Yeah, we're gonna go basically move everybody to defend here. I've got a fort coming up, I don't want them to take it. We've got 10 PD, and then we're gonna move a bunch of shit in here. And this should be able to repel that if he attacks, but anyway. So that's basically it. Protect this infrastructure. We got one turn left on this fort coming up. We have our lab, so we will begin recruiting our gurus and stuff probably in a turn or two. But meanwhile, we're making another priestess. So you can see this first one we got was an astral random, so that's really good. Since I don't have profits, it will be my only way to mass bless. And yeah, I think that's about it. My disciple be coming out pretty soon. He should come out on turn 18, and it's turn 14, so I got 4 more turns. So we're going to go ahead and move here and kind of just defend. Yeah. And... oh, here's Satis. So he's forted and templed up here. Let's take a look and see how this war with Pangaea is going. So Pangaea isn't losing everything, though he's definitely losing a fair amount, since Pangaea's cap is here. And there's very little 2 provinces away from... This is even in Pangaea's cap circle. So they are all up in Pangaea's business. Satis is doing a little better, but we'll see. And you can see my partner has been eating up a bunch of this space, getting it all forted up. So, or he's getting this forted up. What? I think it's... Why is there a rogue architect out here? It's kind of weird. You definitely don't want to do this. You only want your architect to come in and build the last phase of your fort. Because if anybody sees an architect, they know, like, huh, I bet he's probably building a fort here. I should probably go snipe it. So, where was the bounce with... Okay, so they bumped right here. Which is okay. So now he's got to march this guy back and come here and take that. And then he'll be looking pretty good. This is... The problem with Marignon is he's not going to be able to defend most of this because it's way far away from any central point. And the map... This is like a very immobile portion of the map, like mountains and forests. This part's more open, so he can much more easily defend this once he gets like a stronghold down here with maybe like a fort here and a fort here. I think he's going to start forting that this turn. And I think that's it. I'm going to go ahead and keep... Oh, we haven't talked about research. So I'm rushing up alteration. There's a few things I get. One is Swarm, which is going to be really good against the birds, who are going to overkill each of the bugs when they hit for like 30 damage, and the bugs have 1 HP. So Swarm for those guys, and then it will also give me Wooden Warriors, which will help, though probably not a huge amount versus those very hard-hitting birds. Body Ethereal, which will be good on elephants if I choose to use those. And Luck, which will be pretty good. I can spam that out. That would be not a bad way to use a mage turn. When I get alt 7 and 8, it'll be much better, because I'll have Mass Protection and Will of the Fates. So anyway, we're running up that way. I don't know how far we'll go. We're definitely going to go all the way up to Alteration 4 and probably 5 for Wooden Warriors. And then after that, we'll probably take a break. It's also going to be nice when my god comes out, because I can kit him to hopefully... he's not gonna... I'm not going to send my god solo versus these birds, but I don't know. He could potentially kill some other stuff. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do against the birds. I think that the trick to birds is just to outproduce them with really shitty units. So a lot of Marcata. But we're not really doing that yet. Right now we're just doing white ones, which are going to be good once my Year 3 Bless comes out. Until then, they're just going to be kind of okay. Probably not that good, actually. Probably better to make Marcatas. But, yeah, I don't know. We've got a fair amount of Marcatas here. We're moving this way. These will be pretty useful if he attacks. I think that's it. Basically hanging tight here. My Dominion's kind of spread up here, which is nice. I wanted to go ahead and spread up this way, and that will be really, really good. But so far it hasn't. I don't think I have room for another... I think this will be my next fort, but I need to be able to take it. The other thing, too, is if Nazca doesn't attack me, we can prepare to take this throne. The throne's not actually that good. So, do I have a Preacher here, though? I don't. But I don't really have many Sacred Troops. I don't know. We can maybe take this next turn. I'm not sure. I have to think about it. It's not a very strong throne. So I think that's it for this turn. We're going to go ahead and pull up the next turn. Which is turn 15. Message from Pangea. Mind how you go. So he was fussing at me for attacking Satis. But I had negotiated that with Satis. He must not have known. Okay. I don't actually know which province that was. Oh, that was this one, yeah. Okay, so I've taken it, and Nazca's pulled all of his stuff away, presumably to go kill Pangea. And, yeah. And we're gonna start... I think I'm gonna take this throne, and then I'm gonna start getting ready to fight flying cancer monkeys. So... yeah. Still making these guys, but eventually I'm going to switch to Marcata, which are going to be probably the best thing I have versus those guys, oddly enough. Building a temple here, and I don't have enough money to make a fort as well. So, kind of unfortunate. I probably... yeah, I don't know. We're patrolling here, and then I'm sending in... Who all's coming? We're sending in another shipment to these guys. Though I don't have a Preacher. How am I going to get these guys blessed? What the hell am I doing? These guys are patrolling. These guys should... oh, they can't make it in one turn. I think we're just going to brute force this and take it without blessing our sacred units, which is usually not a good idea. Because probably next turn we're going to come down here and attack this and take this throne. It's not 80. I think it's like 50. The scouting report is showing it a little high. We should be able to take it, but we'll see. And I think that's it. So a couple boring episodes, and then I promise it's not going to be boring much more, because we are going to go to war against Nazca here. yeah. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.